Okay, we're on.
Cool.
Yay.
It's
Hello, everybody.
it's so early, but this is why we're doing it, because it's like a special, like, good morning kind of jazz.
Yes, it's a Saturday morning. In place of Saturday morning cartoons, may they rest in peace, you have us.
We promise to be, hopefully, just as entertaining.
Yes. Oh God, I'm good. I need to. Okay, I brought the page up to see the chat. I need to mute really fast so that I don't so we don't hear ourselves over the stream. That's why it's a second delay.
Oh well.
There we go. We're good.
Sweet.
Yes.
I'm pulling up our live stream on YouTube so I can see commentary, because
yay.
That's how this works. We have to have two devices. We have to have one to work with and one to use.
Exactly. Ooh, we have a watcher. Hello, watcher.
Hi. Good morning.
Chipper and Byline, broadcasting live to you, police. I need to restart my Twitter.
Oh, what'd you do?
Oh, it never works, like, right when it comes up. Or right when the computer starts back up. My computer.
Oh, good morning, Dino. Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah, we're doing an early morning one. Just yeah, it's before noon on a Saturday, man.
Yeah, that's how this goes. So we're gonna try to stick to ponies today.
Yes, we will try to, but forgive us, we tend to talk about everything. Well, is that your special power, Dino? Yeah. You're always tired?
That's my secret, cat. I'm always tired.
Well, good morning, everyone, because we're getting more and more people to watch.
Yeah.
Yes. So this morning
there is lightning. Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, shh! We can't do it. No, knock on wood, wherever the wood is.
Okay, we can't mention the big elephant in the room. Okay, good.
That's surrounding the room.
That's surrounding the room. Yes. Gotcha.
Oh,
yes,
gosh.
That's been our problem.
But we're avoiding it because it's not there.
Exactly. It's nice and sunny outside.
Yes. Have you seen that comic where it's just like how to do an adult: vacuum, fold your laundry, don't let it sink in, take out the trash.
That's existential dread. Don't let it sink in. Don't let it. Take out the trash.
Other happy thoughts.
I love
other
that.
happy thoughts. Oh my gosh.
So
well, it's I know. Yes. We promise we're professional. We're just. It's early morning. Yes. It's still loopy. Well,
we're allowed to be loopy. It's like this is a fun stream.
Exactly. Like half the reason. I know, right? I know it's funny. But yeah, no. Half the reason that we do this stream is so that way we can talk with people and like we're not. Oh my goodness! I know the pony's name. Serious Pony.
Serious Pony. Oh, Miss Harshwinny?
I think that might be it.
Oh, that's
maybe.
I only know her name, like the lady that is running the games.
Yes, her.
Miss Harshway.
We're not. Okay,
the only reason I remember her name so vividly is because I laugh at it really hard every time I hear it. It's
like an anti-harmony, but like
just
very.
It's so
very creative.
It is. I don't even know why I find it so funny. It's just harsh, Winnie.
It's. Yeah.
Yes, get the yawns out.
Well, I was also laughing because Dino's like, yeah, you know that pony. Everyone knows that pony. Like, thank you.
Because there are so few. We, of course, know who you're talking about.
Oh, darn.
Oh,
well, I was gonna say, so today is just because of the luck we've had with our past streams, we wanted to we were gonna break the norm and we were gonna do a different stream, because we wanted to try and like talk to you guys and like not have to worry about we lost him, we got him back, because it's so frustrating. Oh my gosh, like
it works so much better with just two of us.
Yes. Byline. Woo.
Oh.
Careful what we wish for.
That's true. No, we love our fellow staff members. Just, I'm talking like aspect of it. There's less chance for failure of the sunshine that's happening right now outside. If there's like only two of us, if one of us gets lost, then the other one has to go, so baseball? No, baseball. Oh no, I'm out of topics.
Well, hey, I will tell you right now, when we were talking yesterday, and I was like, well, when should we do the stream? Tomorrow's good. Okay, cool. So we're like, okay, cool. So we're trying to figure out what to talk about, and we're like, well, what's the number one thing we can talk about? Ponies. Oh, sure, that's really easy. Well, now we're here, and now it's begun. Well, how about this? We will start off with an easy thing. Mr. Byline, so kind of like a background thing. I am trying to be chipper. It is early for this pony, so good morning. Okay, that's the last one. Okay, promise.
All right. Promises.
And I know. Hey, you know what? Guardians of the Galaxy 2, calm down, because that's like the best quote from that movie, because I love Nebula was so much more in that movie than she was in the other ones. Oh my gosh.
I loved that arc so much.
Well, I don't even know if she's like flirty or, oh, good morning, Alexia. Yes, join the slumber party. We're waking up from our noon sleep.
Hello.
Oh, yes.
Yes, thank you for interrupting your sleeping and on Saturday to join us.
We love you very much.
All of you. Yes.
Well,
you can't see by making a hand heart.
Yes. And actually, and that's what we were going to actually start off with, speaking of like seeing things. As you can see on our page, okay. Come on, YouTube. So on the background, you see our fan art dedication. So this was made by one of our staff members, just because it was something that we've had all this fan art come in, and everything has been so beautiful and cute and quirky, and just like we couldn't ask for anything better, because it all came in, and it was like, oh my gosh, all we could say was
like we didn't commission it, we didn't ask for it, it just happened. And we love that so much.
Absolutely. And so I know. And I will say one of our artists is listening right now. She's been recognized because she's on here. She's the whole top row. We were on live stream. We were doing a stream one time, and she just sent us a doodle, and it was like, oh, and then like either a day later or the next week after that, she goes, here you go, and it's CanterlotKC. It's the one you see in the top right corner, and we're like, okay. I know.
I believe it was either the same night, like after the stream, or the next morning.
Right?
She's like, and we here were you go.
Because we were like, all we could say was thank you, because we didn't. Again, we just want to emphasize, no, we didn't ask for it, but oh my gosh, are we grateful, because it's so pretty.
Exactly.
All of it is.
We don't say that in we didn't ask for this sort of thing, but it's just like we didn't. I
know. And that's why we freak out so much whenever we see fan art like on our page or submitted to us, because what ends up happening is that if you submit it to us and we see it, it's going to be reblogged, it's going to be retweeted, it's going to be put on Facebook. You are going to be kind of famous, because we take fan art very seriously, because one of the first streams we ever had was one of our pony artists part of the live stream that he's done before. Unfortunately, he can't do today just because of timing and everything. So it's something where the next stream we do, you'll see that he live streams comics and doing submissions. Oh yeah, and he's one of those people where we've actually been so lucky to work with him that as he's drawing and other people are getting inspired to draw as we're live, it's so cool to see somebody go, "Oh, well, while I was listening to your stream, I drew this." And it's like, "Oh!" Oh, yeah, see, good morning for Dino and Alexia, because we are wide awake as you are. We're getting there.
Oh yeah.
Um
We indeed are.
But as you can see, we're waking up bright and early, and we so the picture you see is the fan art dedication, and I cannot remember individual pieces. I do know, Alexia, you took the full top row. I'm just trying to remember, Byline, which one's which, because I love it all, but
I can remember the one on the bottom is Anna Hart, aka Bananimation on Twitter and Facebook. The one right next to it is the great Anna Kitsune. I think that's how you pronounce that. AKA Pwn 3 Splash. I have a few of her pieces hanging around my apartment, actually. So when she drew that out of the blue, it's like, ah! Plus, it's like a blessing. She was one of the artists, and one year the main artist for Midwest Brony Fest. So it's like a blessing from the former convention, which is amazing.
see.
Let's see.
Oh, and so Dino's is bottom right. I do know that one. I do know yours, Dino, because I got that one flare right there that stands alone. I was watching this piece be made, and as it was put on the page, I looked through the pictures and I was like, "Oh, there's another flare post." And then Byline was like, "Yeah, that was Dino's," and I was like, "Ah, I love the bracelets. I just love the bracelets."
Yeah, those are great. The one above that, of course, the entire top row is Alexia. But yeah, the one in the middle there, it was a complete surprise because that was somebody who, Ralpher, and they dropped by the table in Tokyo and Tulsa. They had to do a little sketch of all three mascots and just send it to us via Twitter.
It was and that's the thing is that because me and Mark were in Tulsa and we were at the table and we saw pony people coming, we saw furries. It was amazing because another tangent. Because I was freaking out so much and I went to go take everybody's picture, I pretty much was like, there were so many people, I couldn't remember everybody. Well, after we got back from Tulsa, actually the night of us getting back, we were getting emails and we were getting messages to our page and we got new followers. And as the new followers came in, I remembered them because either it was something they cosplayed, either something they did. So something really cool that we had was as people started coming to the page and started saying like, "Hey, I was blah, blah, blah." It was so cool to see. And then I was at work or something, and I get a message from Byline and be like, "Did you see the Tulsa table picture?" I go, "No." And he was like, "Yeah, look." And it's this picture of the ponies all around each other. And I was like, "Oh my God." Like, "Oh my God." Like, I know, like, super happy pony. But no, it was really exciting because it's like, as stuff comes in, it gets better and better and better.
Yeah, I love it, and it keeps coming too, which is the best part.
And I was gonna say that so as you can see on the screen with our fan art page, words. See, here I go. I'm gonna spark talking. I'm gonna start talking, and it's like, okay.
That's the Saturday morning effect for you.
Good morning. Well, that wasn't a yawn. That was me spacing my words for a dramatic pause.
Yawn.
Well, so with our fan dedication, that's what you see on the screen right now. we love every single one of them, just because we have had so much fun talking to everybody who's done fan art, and we've been able to talk to them about, hey, actually, we have a special meeting on Tuesday specifically to discuss more art.
We do.
But
Yes.
other than that, we're happy all around. Was there? Yes, actually, Mr. Byline, I'll direct this to you. Was there? What was the next? What else can come upon the page?
Which page?
Our live stream. Just the next picture.
Our live stream. Oh, I am actually rifling through those right now. I was actually going to put up a still from the movie.
Ooh, yes, please.
Because I have quite a few of those.
Alexia, it's okay. The bios didn't come up until just recently, so it was free to be depicted.
Yes, Cross she was a girl. That's all right. He still looks great though. Okay, I have so many windows open. Okay, where are you, Google Hangouts window? There you are. I'm going to...
Oh yes! Hi, photo finish. Yes, I was actually going to bring her up to during the discussion today.
The Magix has arrived.
Oh my god, I need to. So I have a video of her. So I've uploaded everything. The problem is that my stuff got taken down because the sound was copyrighted, so I have to re-upload it. But there's a video I have of her of Tulsa, and it's wonderful. It's wonderful.
Nice. Whoops.
Well,
that wasn't what I meant to do. the picture is going to be the picture is going to be chaotic for a second because I am switching gears on the pictures. Perfect system, but there we go. Present to everyone, yes. Yay, there we go. We finally got sea ponies.
Yeah, this one's been a real hot topic. We really need to do this more often, Byline.
I know, right?
This is actually really wonderful. But it's wrong layer.
Exactly.
Well, I was gonna say, so actually, it's I don't.
Are you okay?
Yes, I was gonna make a reference for the fan art piece, but I digress. What I was gonna say was, so before we start with the picture that's on the screen for Miss Photo Finish, I'm sure most of the staff has seen the idea for the photo booth, and I'm actually pretty excited because I would love to be able to make that a thing, because I don't know about you, but I would love to go to a pony convention to take pictures with ponies.
Yes.
The cool thing is that there's like a 90% chance of it happening. The other 10% is we have to just meet. I think, what is it? We just have to block out and be able to figure out what area.
Yes, figure out which area would. I'm trying to mentally think of the space.
Well, and see, that's the thing is that I thought we were our schedule's been kind of weird because everybody's been working on their own. Everybody has been working on their own project in our staffing. Everybody's had to do certain things. So every time we get together, it's like, okay, we're just running through the list of getting everything done. So like pitching stuff has been like, okay, hold on, we need to do this, we need to do this. Yeah. So it's something where we're getting everything together, like the schedule, we're making sure that the space that we have that we're able to fit everybody, because I know that for me personally, if someone suggests something to me, I want to be the yes girl and I want to be, yeah, let's go do it. But that's my flaw. If I say yes to something and then someone goes, no, we can't, like,
dang.
But the cool thing is that because we've had actually some really, really, really cool ideas, we're trying to make everything work, because there's never going to be too much to do. This weekend, this con is going to be absolutely amazing for what we have right now and what we're going to have. Yeah.
it's I don't know. I always reference everything to like trying to fit everything in schedule wise or space wise, whatever. It's a game of Tetris. Testing our Tetris skills.
And that's the thing, because like because for those of you who've never been to a con before, you pretty much register for the con, and when you get there or you get the email or whatever, there's a schedule, and you can see on the schedule that some things overlap each other. Nothing is like exact ends, and then 5:05 this starts. Like never. Right. So it's something where. And yes, please photo finish. We definitely want you. And worst case scenario, we still would want you to come and be able to be a shining star, because I saw her in person as photo finish, and oh my gosh, she got it down to the detail. Like she was talking about, because I asked her how she did her cosplay and everything, and she made it sound so easy. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
It's on the week of your birthday. Oh my gosh.
Well, and see, that's why it's so special, because I would love to do kind of like a birthday thing too. For those of you celebrating a birthday this weekend, please come forward. Yes, photo finish. Please be happy.
Oh. Yay. Anime blushing happy face.
Yes. But yes, because it's something really cool and we're trying to get everything scheduled. We're still taking ideas, by all means, like submit ideas, because we just have to get them to go through to make sure that, hey, like, I mean, there's obvious rules. Like right now we're going to be a family, we're family friendly, so we can't have anything like I don't think this time around we can have anything 21 plus, but
no.
Because it's our first year and we want to make sure that everyone feels welcome. It's not like, because there are, I mean, don't get me wrong, there's cons out there who are adults only, but it's also something where we want to make sure that the adults can have just as much fun as the kids. By all means, we're going to be in a hotel. Like you could have fun in your hotel room. It's just that at the physical con.
Mm-hmm. There's no.
Ooh! Oh my goodness! Did you see what photo finish put?
Mm-hmm. Pony skit on Saturday. Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Yes. That'd be amazing.
Right. But that's the other half of it too, is that because we're still compiling everything and we're still making sure we can get as much as we can in, we want to make sure, if you have any ideas, by all means, like, yeah, Alexia, that actually was one of the things we were going to talk about, not on here this time, but we have to talk about with our staff, because it's something where there's like adult stuff, like we want to do, like, it's not a rave, it's like, what did we call it? Me and my other half, what did we call it?
Gosh, I forgot.
Because she was talking about not Fallout Equestria. That's not a thing. That's not a party thing. It was not gala, but it was the similar thing, like kind of like having a gala, but like pony fun gala. Oh,
something like that.
But anyway, yes, I'm sorry. I go off on these tangents, and I'm trying to stay focused. Well, that's the thing. And if you guys know any DJs that like, that's what we're trying to go for. We want to have someone to come in and rock the bass. But yes. You know what?
Have you seen that video? Sort of a tangent. Have you seen that video? I think it's one of the guys from Lonely Island. Like he's at like a DJ table, and like there's a big bass button. That says drop, and it's like he's just holding off on dropping the bass as long as he possibly can, and he's just like doing different things while he's up there. He's taking a phone call. He's like playing a game of chess.
No, but I need to see this now.
Yes, I forgot what it's called. Yes, DJs.
Oh, yes, we are looking for DJs because we're trying to, like, we've had people submit stuff. It's just we need to have enough people that have submitted to be able to pick from something. We don't want to pick one and then...
we don't want to just, we want to be able to pick and choose because we're also asking for samples.
Yes, so, I'm sorry, yes.
Like,
When we're doing, because, well, how about this? We'll tell you the finer details. To pick a DJ, we don't want to pick the only one that submits it. We want everyone to have a chance to submit their work. Well, to be able to pick one accurately, we can't just say, hey, you have a cool name, this is it. As cool as that would be, we're still trying to make sure that everyone who's like, who wants to do anything can submit their work and be like, hey, I like, I do this kind of stuff. What about this? And we can actually give everybody a fair chance to listen. But because of that, we have to have people submit their work. We've had people before, well, I should say this, from previous experience, not con experience, if you've ever been to a rave and you go to, like, I raved for 3 years, like, for a while, and, or not, yeah. So for me, it's something where I've heard a lot of DJs. I'm no expert by all means, but if you've gone to a con versus a real rave, like, it's kind of different just because of the environment. But when you go, you want someone who's going to be like, they want to keep the vibe going, and they don't do, like, slow songs, because there's, like, remixes and stuff, but then there's, like, doo-doo. Like, I've heard someone do the Pink Panther remix badly. Like they did, they it wasn't like doo-doo. It was like doo-doo. It's like, I don't even know. You didn't know it was the Pink Panther. You didn't know it was the Pink Panther. Well, because he was, or they were, I don't know if it was a he. They were putting visuals to the songs, and because of that, that's how you knew it was the Pink Panther, because it, like, a really cool picture of him.
That's the only
but
reason.
Yeah, so I feel bad, but oh, well, Alexia, by all means, send them our page and let them know we're looking, because we're trying to we're calling near and far.
Yes.
Join us.
All over. Join us.
And I'm sorry, I don't mean to overtalk this. Besides, with the DJ thing, with our yes, Byline, I'm sorry. I feel like I'm walking all over you, my dear. It's an early morning stomping.
I'm trying to search for topics myself. Also, I changed the picture.
Yes, I saw that. So yeah, we'll get to what.
Yay.
Well, we'll get to the thingy. So the picture that's on here. So the previous one was the sea ponies, and then this one, gosh, you can just see, like, the way they did their eyes, the way they did their hair. I feel like they made them. I feel like they made them look softer.
They did. They made him look squishier. Like, you weren't here while KP was on the stream, but, like, she actually said the reason why it looked so different was because they animated it in Toon Boom instead of Flash, and that allows for more frame to frame. So it looks like, they revised their models a bit, and while looking for pictures, while searching for, like, specifically MLP movie pictures, like, I got to see, like, close-up details of, like, their eyes. And, like, it's kind of blurry here, but you can see it with spikes. Like, there's, like, the little around the edges. Like, the gradients.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah. And, like, it's super detailed and super cute and awesome.
So.
Shoot.
Oh my
Thank you, Alexia. Yes.
Well, and I was gonna say too, with the way, hold on, sorry, my Facebook's saying hello.
All right, KP is indeed coming to CanterlotKC, and let me tell you, she has been the most awesome guest, and we love her, and she loves us, like, to death. Like, she. Yeah.
I only got to talk to her once, but our staff has been talking to her, like, a lot. And so the really cool thing is that the one time I've met her, that poor woman, she like, me personally, I freaked out because I heard her and I was like, like the levels of fangirl were unbeknownst to humankind, because we're on the call and I'm, like, jumping around, like, happy super, and then Byline's over here just like, hi, and I'm like, God, gotta calm down.
I warned her, so, I mean, it wasn't unexpected. Like, she will fangirl. I'm not trying to flatter, and then in parentheses, sure, yeah.
Okay.
but it will happen.
Physically, like that's just on the phone call.
Yes, I'm talking to on voice for the first time. I'm not trying to flatter you, no.
Just wait. In person, you'll know.
Yes.
You'll know.
Exactly.
That poor woman is going to be going through some fun times. Well, and it's not just that. It's KP's been amazing to work with. I don't know from personal, but from what I've been told and what I've seen, like, because we have a way that everyone in the staff can see things, because we've been working together and working on stuff. What's been going around on our staff page is this is what's going to happen next, this, and this. Quite a bit of those things started because KP found these people and was like, hey, I know these people. So for real, like, I can't give her any more shout outs because it's like, hey, Savior, what are you doing?
Yeah, she's been awesome. And she also claims that this is like, not to toot our own horn, but she also claims that this is the best she's been treated by any con, and that makes me both happy that we're going above and beyond for her, but also sad because what other
exactly like what are we doing different?
Because treat their guests, yeah.
Well, and that's the thing is that the people on our staff. Oh, yeah, go.
No, I was just gonna say it's I can't believe it's not like policy to like
have standards.
Exactly, yeah. To like treat your guest with like every courtesy you treat like the customers. I mean, you're paying them to be there, but at the same time, that's not. That doesn't mean you don't like they're the guests.
Well, and think about it this way, though, because we can, this is our first year, so it's something where we're learning about how to do stuff ourselves. It's just that from what we've been told by her, and she's been to cons, and so it's something where we were on the phone with her, and she's just like, she goes, she's really excited, and she got really, like, again, she was having a rough week when we talked to her, and so fangirling plus, seeing what we could do for her, making sure that she's going to be totally comfortable in anything she needs, personally, it made her day. And it was something that was really cool to hear when I first got on the call with her versus when Byline was talking to her. She sounded, kind of like, and then she got in a better mood. And it was really cool to see. But, the way that she was
I guess I didn't notice that as much as you did, but yeah.
Oh, that's like half my life. I pay attention to people in a creepy way. I laugh because I'm nervous. This is how this all works out.
Yeah.
Well, and
so anyway,
back to and the lighter side. But no, because we've been working with KP and talking with her. It's been really cool because everything that's been progressing, we want to, and kind of like again, like with doing like a photo corner, it's still something where we want to do it. We just want to make sure that we give everybody who's coming, every vendor, every artist, every speaker, that they get their own like area to work with. Nobody's crammed. Nobody's like, okay, you only get 30 minutes to do this, and then you have to move on, kind of thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yes, Alexia, it's creepy, but it's a bit. But you care. It's like
it's useful.
Oh yeah.
It's useful. You say no. I was gonna say you say creepy, but I say like you notice human stuff, and that's really cool.
Aw. But now you're just being flattering. No, it's not creepy that she's allergic to coconut. No. She's never said it before, but no.
I only know it from the Facebook. It's no big deal. I dug deep.
What? You didn't know that? It's like common knowledge. No, it's not. Yeah.
Everybody Googles each other. Everybody does their Facebook research. I love Garfunkel notes.
Oh my gosh, what? Nobody looks back to 2015? Man! I know, Dino, we're outrageous. But hey, that's what makes us fun.
Yes. We're loopy because it's Saturday morning, and I got 5 hours of sleep. How about you?
Yeah. Hey, man, I don't know how you do it. I
I worked days, or I've been working days for 4 months. I guess I'm just used to it. Like when I say days, I mean 6 a.m.
Yeah, those aren't days. Those are crack butt dawn early.
Yes.
I can say butt. Butt's not a cuss word. I was saying, like, I'm trying to filter myself. Butt's not a cuss word. You're fine.
They say butt on children's shows. They've said it on My Little Pony. It's good.
Yeah, they have. Or flank.
So apparently,
Excuse me.
did you see what the rating for the movie is going to be?
No.
It's going to be PG.
What are they involving that's going to be so... Because My Little Pony, the show is G, isn't it?
It's Y. Yeah, it's rated Y. They...
Sorry, you're
I
right.
don't know.
TV ratings versus movie ratings.
Yeah, there's a whole thing. This is a whole diatribe. I get into it on my podcast. We talk about it. Like, it's an entire episode. Let me put the art up first before I get deeper.
Thank you, Tone. Thank you, Dino and Alexia. Sleep is for the weak.
I shrunk it. That's why it's not coming up. This is my favorite screenshot from the movie so far. Yeah. This Pinky flying through the air and laughing.
Ah! Oh my gosh! I can't wait to see her doing that because it's like, okay, I have a small story, just small tangent. So,
go ahead. Yeah.
Hold on.
I was gonna go off on a big tangent, so no, you.
Hold on.
It's a small tangent.
Small tangent. Oh my gosh. Okay. So, for those of you who can relate, those of you who can't, it's okay. So, go to the movie theater. It's my little brother's birthday, and we go to see the Emoji Movie.
Oh no.
That movie. Okay, I will bypass that one because that one's got its own little whatever. So,
oh boy.
We're in the movie theater, and the preview for My Little Pony comes up. Everyone in my family knows that it's, yeah. Well, so at this movie theater, there's a playground movie theater where half of the room is a playground, and the other half is the seats. So it's designed for kids. It's very cool. It's a B&B thing. And what you did, I sat there, and I'm like, I go, okay, is it appropriate to freak out, or should I wait? And so I was like, okay, I know what I can do. So I sat there, and I have two of my brothers on each side. My youngest, my baby brother's birthday. He was turning 6 or 7. I can't remember, but because they didn't put a number on the cake, I couldn't remember. I love him, but I couldn't remember.
And I do the same with my niece. Like, I can't quite remember. I have to think back to the year they were born, year and month.
Yes.
Like, okay. So yeah, don't feel too bad about that.
I think, he turned, nope, I'm not going to remember. Anyway, so I sat there and I go, do I freak out or do I not freak out? Because I freak out every time it comes on. Like Facebook, from anybody who reblogs it. And my oldest younger brother goes, Katie, look, ponies. And I go, okay, this is my okay to go.
Out.
Yep.
That's your out, yes.
And so as the movie's going, my mom and dad don't get it. But my dad's a nerd, so he understands the fandom aspect. My mom, no idea. I'm a grown woman, I like ponies, so oh well. And I sat there, and Clive, and I start singing along to the songs because I've listened to that preview so many times. And Clive, my brother looks at me and he goes, "You really like it, huh?" And I go, "You have no idea." And and so it comes to this part on the screen where Pinky is falling and she's laughing, and he goes, "That looks like you when you do something." And I go, "Yes, life achievement."
Yes, life goal accomplished.
And not to toot my own horn, but the reason I love Pinkie Pie so much is that because everything is funny, and the times that she's sad are like actual like sad moments, not like like if somebody gets left out at a party, that's not, I'm not going to be like super sad. I'm going to go include them. It's all about your actions and how you respond. So it was really cool to see this movie preview, and I have my family, I have my brothers going, "Katie, look!" And it's like, yeah, it's so exciting.
Yes.
I know, and it's and that's the thing is that anybody else who's like an adult and likes ponies, you can't, or I don't shame them, because it's something where for me personally, like, I'll put some beans out there real quick. When I was a kid, I hated Barbie. I hated Barbie. I hated Polly Pocket, but my sister loved them, so my mom got the toys. Well, Katie soon found out, oh, no, I like this stuff, but I will never tell anybody. Now I'm a grown-up and I own all the Barbie movies. So, actually, specifically,
Nice.
hold on, time out. I found this out the other night. Kelly Sheridan voices
Starlight.
Yeah,
And she
you know
is the
who else?
nicest person. Did you meet her last year?
No, and don't tell me she was at Midwest Brony Fest, because then I'll cry.
She was.
I'm going to die now because this is.
I'm sorry. No, I couldn't get I had a budget for her for autographs, and sadly she was one that I could not fit in. But I stood in line anyway because I wanted to talk to Starlight Glimmer, and she was just the nicest, most gracious person.
Well, and see, that's the thing, is that, do you know, just a tidbit, she voices Sango on Inuyasha, and I didn't know that, the English voice actor, because I have all the Inuyasha movies, and I have the final act. I want to get the rest of it, but I was sitting there watching the movie, and I go, Sango sounds really familiar, and I hadn't caught up on ponies, so I made a new pony friend, and he has let me watch a majority of season. I've had to catch up, so I'm not going to tell you how far back, but I've had to catch up. And I'm sitting there watching it, and Starlight Glimmer is like she's talking, and I go, I know that voice. Why do I know that voice? And then the credits come up, and I go, it's Kelly Sheridan. Oh my gosh. Oh, I almost fainted. I was so excited. I was sitting there, and it's on the screen, and I jump up, and I go, I know who that is, because that's the voice actor for Barbie. And I'm like, oh my god. But anyway, okay, tangent over. It's just something really cool to see, I have that. I just need to meet her. I need to meet her, and I need to meet Pinkie Pie, and I need to meet their voice actors.
Well,
I have a to-do list.
Maybe for future. I know that Andrea Libman loves Kansas City. She loved when she came 2 years ago. So, and also she's also super nice.
Yes, photo finish, yes.
Yes. Yeah, she's also super nice. And Pinkie Pie is also my favorite character, Eternal. Yeah. And so meeting her voice actor was just, and seeing her switch back and forth from that to Fluttershy in person.
She does that?
Well, she did that. I didn't really actually see her do the voices that much at the con, but there's a little boy ahead of me. And she's like, do you want to hear some Pinkie Pie? He's like, sure. And then she said something. It's like, oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
I know.
I need to meet this woman.
That's amazing.
Dude.
She's great. But yeah, she loves Kansas City. So, maybe when we get bigger, we can get her back here.
Please.
That would be amazing.
Oh my god. I would be on staff forever. I would right? I can't cuss, but oh my gosh. Well, and that's the other thing too, is that with My Little Pony, it was really cool that people will so if you have these kind of friends and they fangirl with you and they're not part of the fandom and they don't like it as much as you do, it's still cool to see people be supportive. There's I come to find out there is a pony group here in Kansas City, but they closed their doors and they discontinued their group. And I knew one of the people who started it. No. It was a different group.
Oh.
It was
okay.
It was like wings. It was like wings of something. And it was but the reason they closed their doors was because they only allowed people to have OCs that were Pegasus. So
I see.
They were kind of rude. But the cool thing is that it would be awesome to start a group down here, just because I know that there's Casey Bronies, I know, but but no,
that's a loose confederation though. That's
true.
A loose.
It is.
We used to have. Oh god, it used to be back in the glory days. When, we used to have a monthly meetup almost.
Oh wow!
Kind of cool. We go to movies. I led a few of those.
Ah, look at you go!
I led the one to Wreck-It Ralph and to Paranorman. That's how long ago it was.
Oh, Paranorman! Oh my gosh!
Yes.
I
love Paranorman so much.
Well, I was gonna say, so on the screen, as you can see, you can already see how Rarity and not Twilight, Rarity and Fluttershy and Pinkie Pie.
Yeah.
I really, really, really can't wait for this movie. Like as of right now, it's 2 months away and a day. Like, this is gonna need to come quicker. Oh my gosh! Yes, photo finish. Actually, I was gonna say is that if you message our official page on Facebook and send them to us, we can use them. My thing is that we've been trying to. So the cool thing. So just a kind of a backstory. When we met Photo Finish at Tulsa, she was in Photo Finish, and the video that I have, she has the audio to it, and so I watched the video later, and I was sad because the audio was kind of blurred because we're at a con and there's background noise. So I need to get the audio so I can officially post that video with the correct audio so she can be dancing to it correctly, because it was so cool because she was at the table and she did a really good job. And then there was another one who was at the table, and I really wish I could remember her because she was so cute. And she sent, she was, on Sunday, she came in, she was pink. She was all in pink, and I swear if she's listening, I'm so sorry. I know who you are. It's just, this was almost a month ago. But she came and she danced to another song. Yeah. Oh no, I can't believe it either.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was cool because at Tulsa we got a lot of cool videos, and I need to get them up again because they took them down. And I was kind of like, I made originally I made this one furry I knew. We did a music video for her, and when we made the music video, we took a giant speaker and we took it outside with us, and as we were filming, we just had it playing in the background. Well, all you have to do is mute the audio, and then you just input the original thing. Right. Well, the first couple times I did it, yeah, it's not hard. It's just something that's like, it's tedious because you got to get the timing right. Oh, yeah. I think I spent maybe 4 days on it. It wasn't a very long project. It was very basic. That's another thing I was going to actually tell you, Byline, and everybody else. When we're at CanterlotKC, there will be people taking videos and pictures, and by all means, we want to put a big collage together at the end of the con, and so we can do it. So it'll be like what we can show people happened for next year. So that's why we're inviting like all these cosplayers and everybody, because we want everyone to have fun, come dress up, have a great time, and then you can come back the next year and be like, I was in the original con video.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm done talking. I'm sorry. I feel like I talk way too much.
Oh, you're good. Putting up another picture.
Okay.
Trying to switch these out as much as possible. There we go. That's I think, a better indicator of the art style, like just at rest. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I've fangirled about this before, but you know the pirate, the white bird pirate? Okay. You know who that is? That's Anna from Frozen, right?
No. The one the one in the background, the bird.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, that's she's kind of amazing. She has been in Star Trek. She is a voice actor for, oh my goodness, so many things. It's like, I think it's Zoe Sandra?
Saldana?
Yes, her.
Zoe Saldana?
That's her.
Gamora?
Yes. I'm sorry. She's a real person too.
Yeah.
But I freaked out because at the end of like when it says like in the preview, it's like, these are who the actors are. I saw that and I go, wait a minute, because I had just seen Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and I was like, I recognize that name. And then I go to look it up and I go, she's in a pony movie. She is my all-time. Oh, she's a goddess to me. Yes. I love her. Oh, Alexia.
Yeah, she's been almost every sci-fi property imaginable.
Because she's beautiful and she's amazing and she's so she's sassy and she's My favorite role that she's played so far is Spock's girlfriend, and it's
whoa. Oh yeah, that's right. She in the movies. That's right.
Oh yes.
I
Oh my
completely
goodness,
forgot she
yes.
was in those movies.
I would love to be
I
Spock's girlfriend, but you have to be super smart, and it's like really cool. Hey, Alexia was asking if she could have these screenshots.
Yeah, I can send them to you. I just found them on the internet, but yeah, I can send them to you.
These are really good screenshots.
So,
Man, they're detailed.
so I know. So you don't have to like hunt.
I was gonna say you could just make an album on our page, and you can just get them from there, just so that way you can actually like download them
True.
however you want.
They're the screenshots used, and yeah.
Ta-da. Well, there were a few other things that I wanted to try to talk about before our time is up. So there's a few
We
things.
have what's our cutoff time, by the way? Just
roughly 11.
so we can.
Ours is roughly 11:30.
30. Oh, okay. Alrighty.
Yeah, that's why one of the things I was gonna start doing is we wanted to some of the things that in that big group message that Karen was talking about. We got to get some of those knocked out.
Yes.
But it's your turn to talk, Byline. I feel like I've talked the whole time.
No, I'm trying to cast around for topics. Yeah, in real life, I'm not very talkative. Like, this is the most talkative I am ever. So
he's
when
lying.
I'm in front of a group.
He's lying. He talks a lot.
Okay. In private, sure.
It's okay. From experience, I can tell you that he talks a lot, but everyone has those people that you don't want to talk around as much. So, understandably, from experience, he's talkative.
There you go. Yeah, it's an introvert thing. It's weird.
Hey, man, most of us are introverts here. It's yes. Okay, photo finish.
What's that?
Thank you. So, photo finish just sent us the YouTube video for the audio for doing her video.
Sweet.
So, yay! I can get that done. I'm excited. You guys got to see this. It's adorable.
Ooh. Is it something we could show people now, or is it like?
No. The video that I recorded is adorable.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. They need to like put the actual audio to a re-upload.
Correct. But what were you saying?
I was gonna go off. I was gonna go off on that MPAA rant because it's long, but MPAA is kind of I can't get into everything that they are, but they're weird. And the trend has been really strange for like kids movies.
MPAA, what?
It's very Picture Association of America, the ratings board for movies. But yeah, they're kind of super hypocritical, and also their standards are kind of messed up. So PG really, really isn't a signifier for anything. It's just they found one or two little things. Okay, I have to see the indicator is on their rating for the My Little Pony movie, because I'm curious. Movie rating. Oh, broken keyboard. That's not what I wanted to do.
It's fighting back.
Yeah, I start to type rating, and suddenly it replaces the A with the link to the stream.
Your keyboard's kind of a rude person.
Yes. No, I'm in the stream. What are you doing? Sabotaging my efforts. So, Common Sense Media, no. It has a little more common sense than the MPAA, so no. Okay, let's see if Equestria Daily has any more, because they're good like that. Also, I did not know that Equestria Daily now has an OC.
Oh, they did?
It's like she's
No, Charlie.
I don't know what color that would be, but she has like purple hair, like multi-tone purple and pink hair, and she's kind of slate blue.
Now I gotta go look it up.
Yeah. My Little Pony movie gets PG rating. Excuse me. You'll have to tell me your thoughts on the Emoji Movie because I am very curious. Yes. According to filmratings.com, the movie will have a PG rating due to mild action. That's it? Mild. This is exactly what I'm talking about. It has a PG rating for absolutely nothing. You know what else has mild action? You know what rating it has? G. So I don't. That's my MPAA rant. Go on, or else I would go on forever. So, Alexia says, I believe that.
Well, and I think just for movies and like kids movies, there's a kids. It was an animated one. I own it. Once I find it, I'll bring it up next stream. But it's an animated kids movie, and they say SHIT, but it's rated PG.
Yeah.
Like.
Don't you mean SH star T?
Yeah, I'm sorry, SH star T.
Or asterisk, whatever. But yeah, no. Dunstan Checks In has has an S-bomb in it, and it's rated PG, and that's like, so the standards have changed dramatically. Like it used to be, there's some scary stuff, or there's some maybe some language here and there, just for whatever.
Oh, side note, photo finish. What do you mean you were surprised about the voice of Gilda?
Who is the voice of Gilda?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let us look it up. Let's see. Yeah, I have to specify better than that. Voice. What you doing in the background there, Chipper?
Nothing.
Nothing. You say exactly like you're doing something.
No. No.
Never.
Much death. I am dead now. Dead.
Oh, Mary. I don't know how to pronounce that name.
She also does Revy from. Oh!
What? What's this?
Have you seen Black Lagoon?
Black Lagoon. I have not.
Okay, well, a voice actor. So, actually, see, Photo Finish knows these things, but we don't. Yes, actually, Alexia, I noticed that too. The sea pony has real feet.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm looking at. You guys see my mouse for a second. I'm looking at the detailed picture. Yeah, not just hooves. That's interesting. Maybe it's reminiscent, and she also has like a beak thing instead of a muzzle.
Yeah, I can't tell what she is.
Yeah, like I'm looking at the high res picture on here. It's kind of degraded by the stream a little, but like, whoa,
Yeah.
You're right. I didn't notice that. I wonder. Okay, here's something I thought of like right when I woke up this morning. It's just one of those. Hey, So okay, you see the cat thing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what it's supposed to be, but if that's a cat, and supposedly like it's going to be voiced by Taye Diggs, so he talks, and he's obviously like, I don't want to use the word sentient because I think that word is used wrong. But you know what I mean. Okay, so if he's a cat, then what is with Rarity's cat?
Okay. See, now we got to watch the movie to find that out because I'd like to know. Maybe he's like a king. Like, have you ever seen The Cat Returns?
Yes, I love that movie.
It's the same thing. Like the peasant cats walk on all fours versus, but then there's size and there's all these other questions.
Yeah, that's a good point. But
I was gonna say Alexia had a good point. He might be a special species outside of Equestria.
That could be. That could be. So leads me to the question. It looks like he's from the cat family at least, so it's sort of like the Disney, you know, what's with Goofy and Pluto sort of thing. You know? Like yeah. Well, so I don't know, just these questions that occur in early morning. Just wait a second.
Well, hey, I was gonna jump to a different subject real quick, just because of our timing.
Yeah.
Mr. Byline, would you like to talk about the Patreon? Because you know more about it than I do right now.
Talk about the Patreon. Let me bring up the Patreon page so I can better talk about the Patreon. I'm saying Patreon as much as possible. Into our listeners' heads. If I can, okay. I'm gonna bring it up on my phone because my computer is taxed right now. So I'm just glad that Google is handling most of the load. No. I'm doing it on my phone. You're okay. It's like I press the thing for a new tab. It's like, and then nothing happens for a while. It's like I'm doing it on my phone, and then new tab comes. It's like, this is what you wanted, right? It's like, no, you're okay. You're done. Just like in Civil War.
Oh my gosh.
When with Tony Stark to Spider-Man, you're done, kid. Good job.
Oh, sad faces.
Yeah. Patreon. Yeah, I like. Wow, one person has a $150 pledge. I am surprised by that, and I love it. And let's see here.
Okay, Miss Alexia, we will be talking to you separately because that's a really, really good idea. We just can't talk about that kind of stuff online because it's weird. It's like talking about a girder.
Let me read it so I can.
Excuse you, Charlie. That was rude. Charlie says hello. She's trying to lick my phone. Are you people?
Is this a food?
No. It is now.
Is this a weapon?
Oh my gosh.
Is this a weapon?
Is that a weapon? Is mayonnaise an instrument?
Is mayonnaise an instrument? No.
No, Patrick. You know how people try to sound smart, talk louder? Well, maybe we will sound better if we play louder. And what? And a 2 and a
The payoff to that episode was wonderful.
Oh, I need to rewatch that episode.
My favorite moment in all SpongeBob is from the movie, the first movie. I love the second movie, even though it's
the good movie.
Yeah. Well, I love the second movie, but it's like both the advertising and the title are very misleading. Other than that, I love it. But no, the first movie, like when Squidward not Squidward, Mr. Krabs sees the king coming.
Yeah.
And he's like altering the menu. Like $1 million for a Krabby Patty. With cheese, Mr. Squidward, with cheese.
Oh gosh.
For Joe.
You know, and that's what gets me is that Mr. Krabs is just like, because have you ever seen those conspiracy theory videos where it's like SpongeBob and the 7 Deadly Sins, or SpongeBob and the democracy or something?
SpongeBob and
that stuff.
And like everything's radioactive. It's like, well, that has some credence to it, but at the same time, no.
You know, people go out of their way to do it. It's just interesting to see.
Like, yeah, the stuff with the Rugrats, like the series of the Rugrats are what bothers me most. I'm just like, no, they are kids. Stop it.
It's a kid show. Like, what are you gonna do? Tell me that next. Like, how about this? Yeah. Like, All Grown Up with the Rugrats. That's different because they actually have they're now older and they have perspective and they're developing. But then you go and say that, oh no, the kids are all dead and Angelica dreamed them all up and blah blah blah. It's like, no, it's a kid's show. Do not take my childhood away from me. Exactly. See, I was scared of the Rugrats, and then now that I'm older, yeah, I am the Rugrats.
Yeah, I loved Rugrats. Although I grew up with Nickelodeon, like in the brief space when we had cable in 94, 95. So I found out later in life that I missed, like after I bought the Rocko's Modern Life box set, I missed exactly half the series on that, and I missed about 3/4 of Rugrats.
Oh, well, hey,
yeah, like I only got like the first 3 seasons. So, but anyway, the Patreon.
Yes, sorry,
because I have it up now. CanterlotKC is creating an MLP/furry event in KC. We have Pi Patreon right now, and we have reward tiers, and the rewards are cumulative. So if you want the $100 tier but can only afford $25 a month, then well, go ahead and donate $25 a month. We will add up all your donations and they will count towards that tier. And we also have advertised enough. That's mostly on me. I'm sorry. Like it's kind of it was shoehorned into the Flair's Patreon video because it was announced after we recorded the voices and as I was editing it, so I just had time to put like a little thing at the end. It's like, oh yeah, and also $1,000 get you a White Dove plush of one of the main 6.
And that's so cool. I really, really want one. I've seen her work and it's beautiful.
Yeah. Her last commission was Karen's with Gumdrop. So yes, one of our mascots was one of White Dove's last commission, like OC commissions. That's really cool. And she made an exception to that because she said that she's always wanted to do Gumdrop, which is also really sweet. But yeah, rewards. I will list off the rewards here. There's Your Hoof here. Your name, OC are real, placed in our event book. Show off your flair. I'm proud of these because I titled these. It's okay. Show off your flair. Sorry. Set of 3 mascot buttons plus, like all of these are plus previous. This is the $10 tier. $25 tier. Mascot Mayhem. Full color 11x17 poster of our mascots. Flair posts, Cross Street, and Gumdrop. Spike's Treasure. $50 or more per month. Copy of the CanterlotKC comics book signed by the art team. The one that's being done by Mark and colored by who's coloring them. But yeah, it's drawn by Mark. T-shirt Party Cannon, $100 or more per month. CanterlotKC T-shirt, and that is the design on the shirt. You could see at the front of the video. Was done by our very own Alexia. Yeah. Photo finish, you're gonna love this one. $300 a month. Show me the magics. Magazine style poster featuring your OC. Ooh, Alexia, that'd be amazing if you could. Yeah. Hoof drawn, $500 or more. Original page of the CanterlotKC comic, inked. That's like hand drawn, inked. I think, yeah. Well, inked anyway, because he does them digitally, but he will have it inked. So pretty much, yeah. Plush Rush, $1,000 or more per month. Your choice of white dove plush of the main 6. Because Picky Pie.
Yes.
Yeah. So yeah, I think that's it. And of course, the way Patreon works is it's a monthly thing. So like we instead of Indiegogo or Kickstarter, just because the short time we're working with, honestly. But yeah, Indiegogo or Kickstarter would not have worked with what we're trying to accomplish. But plus, we can be more creative with this. So yeah.
Well, and I was gonna say is that with our Patreon, we're talking about it a lot because it's something that, with what we're able to do now, we're trying to figure out what else we can do, and ideas and stuff that are coming through. We want to make sure that everybody gets a fair chance, and we've actually had people who are artists who are even donating. So it's really cool to see people who are like, huh? What?
Alexia has to leave.
No. Sad face.
No.
Well, actually, we might have to. We'll have to wrap up too, but it's still something cool to be able to finish now. I was gonna say is that, along with our Patreon, we're still figuring out ways that people can reach out and help out too if they want to help. Because we're anybody who wants to pitch in, by all means, you'll get recognized for it too.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah. Like whether that's joining staff or volunteering. If you want to volunteer, contact. Fill out the form on the staff page. We have volunteer/staff page specifically for that. So yeah, go fill that out. We are looking for anybody and everybody we can. People.
You're okay. And I was gonna say too is that because of everybody on staff working on their own individual projects, everybody's been reaching out to different people, and we try to tell people, hey, if you want everybody to see it and you want everybody to know about it, just send it to our page or our Twitter, our Facebook page, our website, or our Twitter, so that way staff can see it. Because we've had people who have personally emailed us, and sometimes it's like we're on the go so much we don't get time to see it. But if you send it to our staff page, someone will for sure see it.
Yes, absolutely. Through like the message system on the Facebook. I almost called it Flare Book. What?
Oh no! No! It might end up being Flare Book now because if this is what it's gonna be.
Flare Book. Send us a message on our Flare Book.
That's wonderful. But I was gonna say is that because we were only doing a short stream today, just so we could get like the word out and everything about what's going on. Pre-regs are still open. What we're trying to do is that before a certain day, we're trying to make sure everybody gets their tickets, because after a certain point, they are going to have to go up again. And that's the sad part. So we're trying to be like, hey, come for the cheaper stuff, because it's so much easier, and you can just be like, flat, there we go, done, ready to go.
Yes. I will have to say right now that because of the new month, they went up to basically what they're going to be at. And it's $65 at the door, and it's still only $50 like for the full weekend pass at the site. And of course, kids 17 to 18 get in for $30, and kids 7 and under get in free.
Oh, that'll be so cool. And you know what thing? Because in my mind, when I hear somebody say it's $50 for an entire weekend, I'm like, okay, so what would I be spending per day? That's like $17 a day. So not even that. That's a really, really good deal.
Yeah, and gosh, we have so much planned. We've been talking to KP about all the different panels that, she suggested she wants to do. Like we're trying to work out, like, we talked about like a sleepover panel where, watch episodes Kim Possible, get like like snacks together and just kind of have a little slumber party on Saturday night.
We can have puppy chow and everything.
Yeah. Oh,
Sorry.
That sounds amazing.
Right.
But yeah, so we're we have a game room planned. We have all these, like, we're trying to do like an emphasis.
There's just so much. I don't know how you're going to be able to say everything in the next minutes or so.
Panels and workshops. Like, we're trying to emphasize workshops as much as we can, because we want you to be active also, instead of just like, I'm going to go to this panel and sit and listen. It's like, that's nice, right, but it's really cool to interact too.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I was gonna say, kind of like on an ending note. I don't mean to cut you off. Our time is just slowly dwindling. Yeah. We were the last thing we really want to emphasize is that everybody who wants to come and they have not only ideas, but they have questions or anything, ask away. Because what we're doing right now is that part of the remodel that we're working on with our website and everything, any questions you have, someone else might have the same question. So we want to try to make sure that we post an answer that people can be like, oh, here's the answer to my question. So if you guys have any concerns, or, if you want to know certain like specific things, by all means, message us or post on the page, because we try to make sure we cover all our grounds, because once we start officially posting like the schedule and the rule book and everything, we want to make sure we can get our drafts and everything done in time. So like, let's say if you have like, if you have a cosplay and you can't, and like you have, I don't know, let's say that you have like, I don't even know. I don't know a good example, but let's say your cosplay has like a weapon to it. And if we do something like that, we want to make sure that we have a weapons check or something along those lines where ahead of time so you can do that cosplay or not. Or if you want to do a pony thing, you can, you can wear it or not. Because it's not, again, family friendly. So we have to make sure to cover all the grounds. But along those lines too, anything that's like out of the box or like something that you're like, oh, like really specific, like how high I can wear this or stuff like that. Or like what time certain stuff opens, by all means, like ask away.
Yeah. And Photo Finish has an excellent question for her. Specifically, she says, where would she go to register? Hi, Nighthawk. Oh no, you came in right at the tail end.
You're okay. You can always listen. I promise. We're fun on and off online. Yes. I was gonna say that for photo. Yes,
Byline. All of our streams are posted permanently on our YouTube, so yeah, you can always listen back.
But yes. I was gonna say for Photo Finish specifically, go ahead and we will need to talk to you separately, just because if you're going to be doing an event, we need to make sure that you get the right ticket so you can wear a badge and whatnot for what you would be doing. But we have to make sure, because that's our thing, is that for people like you who could be doing not an event, but who people could be at the con and working on there, we want to make sure that you have all the right passes and everything. So we'll message you personally and we'll figure out what we can get you, because I know for staff, we have to wear t-shirts and we have to wear other uniform stuff. But for like vendors or people who would be doing activities like you would be, we want to make sure that you can have the correct badge. We don't want you to buy something and then be like, oh, no, you didn't need it. Or, oh, no, you needed this. So that way everybody's on the same page,
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, just like back in 2013 when they had the Bronies movie at KC Film Fest, I mistakenly told people, like, I was not on staff at that time for KC Film Fest, but did like the $50 pass to see them, to get into the film. But no, the film was like a special engagement, so they actually needed to just pay the $20 admission fee.
Oh!
There were a couple people that were stuck with like the gold pass. It was like, oh no.
Oh, well then, yeah, we did. Well, and that's the thing too, is that you learn from that. So now moving forward, we can just make sure to like double check everyone.
Oh yeah, and that was like 4 years ago, to be clear.
Hey, we now know.
Yes. Fofish is right. Nod.
Yeah, the last thing we want you to do is spend more money than you need to.
Exactly.
But if you want to get all the cool stuff, well, then that's where we come to the Patreon.
Or you know, if you want one of our swag bags, you can get a Harmony Pass.
That is true, yes. Because I love how the swag bags are coming together. They look so cool. I want to get one of them.
Yeah. I do too.
Well, our kind audience who's been interactive with us so far, this is the end of this stream. Not as long as we could do, but we wanted to reach out and say hello, audiences.
You slipped into a British accent there.
Yeah, that's what the joke at my work is. You're either English or British.
Nice.
Well, cool beans.
Yes.
We will post the next time we're going to be doing a stream, whether it be the morning, midnight, or day. It's just so much fun. It's really hard to say goodbye.
Every time we say goodbye.
Oh no! Sad!
Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little.
Oh my god, Byline.
Every time.
We have to go. I can't have people crying just yet, dear. We must away.
Okay, so let's end on a way happier note. This is a song that never ends.
It goes on and on, my friends.
So people start singing. It'd be funny if I just cut off like in the middle of that.
It might. But goodbye, everyone. Have a happy day. Have a good morning, because now we're done with the morning.
Yes. Have a good afternoon.
Yes, even better. Bye.